today we're going to make a loaf of bread. All you need is a bowl, your Rapid Rise instant yeast, some softened butter, some all-purpose flour. I like to use the King Arthur, some salt, and any kind of oil you'd like. Here I have some extra virgin olive oil and sugar. Okay, so the first thing that's going in my bowl is the Rapid Rise instant yeast. Next, I'm going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now that I've added my 3 cups of flour, I'm going to add 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. In this loaf of bread recipe, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now that I added the 3 tablespoons of sugar, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. I've got 2 teaspoons of softened butter. I like to use the Kerrygold butter. Here I'm just mixing my dry ingredients. Grab a whisk and whisk your dry ingredients in your bowl, then add your butter. If you want, you can put your 2 teaspoons of butter in the microwave, just so it is really softened but not hot, just softened and easy enough to mix in with your dry ingredients. Next, I'm gonna pour 1 cup and 1/4 cup of warm water. You can microwave for 1 minute, but try not to overheat your water. And then just whisk everything together. Okay, so now it's time to get your hands on the dough. Go ahead and put some, you can wet your hands just a little bit, get some flour on them where it can, it won't stick so much to your hands, and just play with your dough. You can leave it in your bowl, or if you prefer, you can lay it out flat, kneading it. You do this for 5 minutes. Occasionally, you can add a little more flour on your hands to help with the process. This is what my dough looks like, and next I'm gonna saran wrap my bowl, and I'm gonna let it sit in a warm place. I've got my oven preheated to 350, so once I get this wrapped, I'm gonna lay a towel over it and set it on the stove for 1 hour to let it rise. Okay, so let's look at the dough. This is what it's looking like right now after 1 hour. We're gonna punch the air out and add a little bit of flour, and then we're gonna roll the dough for about 2 minutes. Be sure to get some flour on your hands as well. If you need to sprinkle a little bit of flour onto your dough, go ahead and do so. Not much. Go ahead and have your loaf pan grease. You can do it with butter, avocado spray oil. I use my olive oil. And go ahead and roll your dough. Pinch the ends, kind of fold them in, pinch them, and then we're going to set this dough into your loaf pan. Once the dough is in your pan, you're going to wrap the pan and put a towel over it, set it back in a warm place. I'm just going to put my pot holder on the top and let it sit covered up for 20 minutes. This is what your dough looks like after 20 minutes. This is what mine looks like, and I'm putting it in the oven on 350, and we're going to bake it for 28 minutes. It's been 28 minutes. This is what my bread looks like. Looks so yummy. Just a beautiful loaf. I love a lot of butter on mine. This recipe would be really good for rolls for dinner. I've let my pan cool for just a little bit, not long, just where the pan is warm to the touch. I'm going to set it out on a plate and cut a slice. Here it is. As you can see, it's still warm with the steam coming off. But look at that bread. It's so delicious and so yummy. So good with butter. Just a delicious recipe. Thank y'all so much for watching.